upload it in the Google Drive?
Sorry?
The Google Drive?
Yeah, you can upload it on the you're uploading on the Google Drive.
The one you share?
I didn't got you.
I'm saying I'll try to upload it to the Google Drive that you share.
Yeah, you can upload it over. You're uploading the license key or you're uploading the workstation?
I have mine is 12.1.1.
Or is 12.1.1?
The VMware Workstation version.
Mine is 15.5.2.
Yeah, you can upgrade it later.
Yeah.
Can I add it to your or not? I can't add it to your. What is the email ID? I can send it to. You want? So can you share your email ID?
Yeah, just a second. You can write down my email ID.
It's in the chat.
Sorry? This is my email ID.
Okay, got it.
Okay. This is the topology. Interface fast Ethernet 0/0 IP address 192.168.1.100 55.255.255.0 no shut interface serial 3/0. What was the IP address that I have given over here? 10.0.0.1 55.0.0. No shut. Okay. And I will go on this router. Config T interface fast Ethernet 0/0 IP address 192.168.1.200 55.255.0 no shut exit interface serial 3/1 IP address 11.0.0.1 to 55.0.0.0 move shut exit. See, I'm getting Hari. I'm getting the option over here. If I go inside the interface fast Ethernet 0/1 and I type VRRP1, then authentication, then after that I'm getting MD5 authentication. MD5, then it will ask me for key string or keychain. I will use key string. Then it will ask me for specify the key string. I will give it as Cisco. So what is the issue in your? Are you on laptop? Are you sitting on laptop? Hari, can you share the screen? Can share the screen? I will stop the sharing. I've stopped the share. Please share the screen so that I can check what is the issue. So Varun, where you have sent? You have sent me an email. Sorry, Tushar. Tushar has sent, right?
No, it's a big file, so it's on Drive. I just sent it.
You have uploaded in the same folder in which.
No, I don't have the permissions to upload in your folder, so I'm
Okay,
sending you.
so okay, no issues.
But I sent you the email.
Hari, are you sharing the screen, Hari? Okay, no issues. So now, today we will be studying something. Uh, you can see the concept of summarization. What is summarization? So, what is exactly summarization? What do you mean by summarization? We'll see in depth what is summarization. Okay, so what do you mean by summarization? When I say summarization, what do you mean by summarization? Anyone?
Maybe IP is the same supplement.
See,
IP address is same.
summarization is the process of combining smaller networks into a single large subnetwork. What it is? Combining contiguous address into one and send it to the neighbor. What I've we have learned in summarization in
TCS.
CCNA also. So suppose if I'm having multiple routers over here, okay, multiple routers and I'm having multiple routes over here, multiple routes. Suppose I have 20 routes over here, okay. So now what is 20 networks over here? I have 20 networks over here in this router that is connected with this router. Now what this will do, this router will send 20 routes to this router. Okay, this will send 20 routes to this router. Okay, now suppose there is one more router connected over here. This router is also having 20 networks connected to this router. Now he will also send 20 routes, 20 networks to this router. So how many network this router got? It got 40 networks. So means it will have 40 entries in the routing table. It will have 40 entries in the routing table. So the routing table will be very large. The routing table will be very large. So what we can do to minimize the routing table, what we can do, if we are having 20 networks and all the networks are continuous networks. Continuous networks means they are in this format, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in continuous format. Then what we can do, we can make a summary address out of this phi network and we can send it to the router, so that the router will only have one summary address. It will only have one summary address. So it will only, for 20 networks, it will only write one single line. For this 20 networks, it will only write one single line. Okay, so it will, what it will do, it will help reducing the size of routing table. It will help reducing the size of routing table. Also, the resources, the less use of memory, processor and bandwidth. Okay, when I am using summarization, the memory is less used, the processor is less used, and the bandwidth is also used less. Okay, understood. Summarization is, you can say, breaking a network, or making a summary of a network out of a contiguous network. It is a process of combining smaller networks into a single large subnetwork. Understood? Any doubt? What is summarization? See, I will explain you with this example. Suppose I am having multiple branch offices that are connected to my head office. Okay, multiple branch offices are connected to my head offices, and I am having 10.1.1 dot network, 2 dot network, 3 dot network. So basically I'm having 10.1 dot network in my this branch /24, and over here I'm having 2 dot network. Over here I'm having 3 dot network. Okay, 3.1 dot something, 3.1 dot. Okay, so now summarization is to make, see, this network is contiguous, 10.1.1, 10.1.2, 10.1.3, 10.1.4, 10.1.5. So summarization is something, make this contiguous network, out of this contiguous network, make a single summary address. So suppose here I have shown you only 5 networks. Suppose this router A is having 5 networks and router B is having some 10 networks, okay, or 20 networks. So total here I am having 20 networks. Over here also I am having 20 networks. Over here also I am having 20 networks. Okay, so now when my router A and B are sharing the information with the branch office, what they are saying, they are giving all the 20 networks. Now these all 20 networks are then advertised to this head office. Head office should have routes with to reach every branch office. Okay. Now here, from here also, there all the 20 routes are advertised. So see how many routes this router got. This router got 60 routes, 60 networks. Okay, this I am giving just an example. So this router got, head office got 60 routes. So the routing table of head office got 60 entries. Now it will be very difficult for us to troubleshoot or do anything if we have a large routing table. When I give the command show IP route, okay, I will get a large routing table. So it will be very difficult for me to verify the things. So what I will do, I will make one summary address out of this address and I will send it to this router. Or what I will do, I will send this 20 networks over here, and this router will make a summary address and it will advertise it to the head office. So now what happens, this router got the 20 networks only. This router got 20 networks, but what it did, it summarized this 20 networks and it send it over the head office network. Same over here. So how many network, how many I got, how many networks I got?
3.
I got three networks. I got only three networks that will be advertised to the head office branch. And in these three networks, all these networks will be available. So I will make something a summarize address. Suppose for this 20 networks for the 10.10, 10.1.1.1, I made a summary address 10.1.0.0 slash something. I can give any slash value. I will give slash 16 suppose. So it can be slash 16. It can be anything. Okay. So I changed the this CIDR value. Okay, due to this CIDR value, I got how I will get the CIDR value. I will explain it. So what I will do, I will just advertise three networks, one from here, one from here, and one from here. So my routing table will be short. Okay, it will not get increased. How many? Because I'm using summarization, so my routing table is very short because I'm getting only three routes. Understood? So in this scenario, you can use you can use the summarization. You have to use the summarization in this scenario. Got it? Any doubt?
No, sir.
See now over here, see this example. What I'm doing over here. See what I've done over here. I am having these many routes. So what I did, I advertised these many routes. So see, five routes from here, five from here, five networks from here. So how many? 15 I got. 15. So it will be very difficult for me to one by one verify all the things. If I'm running any routing protocol, EIGRP or OSPF, if I give show IP EIGRP or show IP route OSPF, then it will be very difficult for me because the routing table will be very large. See, you can see over here, I'm having very large routing table. I'm having multiple routes, multiple networks. Okay, so to overcome this thing, we have to use summarization. Okay, now there are two types of summarization. There are two types of summarization. One is auto summarization, and another one is manual summarization. Now, what is the difference between auto and manual summarization? See, summarization is done to default class full boundary. Default class full boundary. That is this A for class A. If the IP address is of class A, it will give the default CIDR value as 8. If the IP address is of class B, it will give the default CIDR value as class C as slash 16. If it is C, then it will give the default value as slash 24. Okay. Now, auto summarization can be used in the protocol RIP version 2 EIGRP BGP version 4 support auto summarization. Okay, and it can be disabled. Auto summarization. It is by default enabled in RIP version 2 EIGRP BGP version 4. And if you want to disable, you can disable it manually. Routing protocol like OSPF, ISIS does not support auto summarization. In OSPF and ISIS, we are not having auto summarization. Now, what do you mean by auto summarization? If I give you an example for auto summarization, see, to enable or disable auto summarization, first of all, you have to give this command. Okay, if you want to disable auto summarization, you have to give no auto summarization. Okay, and you have to if it is by default enable, but if you have manually disabled it and again you want to enable auto summarization, then you have to give this command auto summarization, auto summary. Okay, auto summary. Once you give this command, the auto summary will be enabled. Now see what the router is doing over here. I'm having these networks and the CIDR value is slash 24. Okay. So once I advertise this thing to this router got five networks. Now what this router did, this router performed auto summary. Auto summary means what it did, it sent a summary address to the router, and what it did, it gave the router this network, this summary address 10.0.0.0/8, 10.0.0.0/8. What it gave, it has seen which class IP address is this, which class IP address is this. It is class A IP address. So what it did, it gave the default CIDR value. When you use auto summary, it will give default CIDR value to the summary address. It will give default CIDR value to the summary address. Now again, the same thing will happen with this network also. It will also get same route. Third one will also get the same route. Okay, same summary address. Now this router will get confused. This router will get confused that suppose if I want to go to 10.1.2.0, so which route I have to use? I have to use this route, or this route. Because /8, this 10.0.0.0/8 will be having all these networks, but we have to separate all the things. So in this scenario, I cannot use auto summarization. Okay, suppose I am having 172.16 dot some network. Okay, so what it will do, it will send a summary address of 172.16. This is by default thing. 172.16 is by default, and slash value will be 16. 16. So it will by default send this summary address for all the class B addresses. If my default address is this, it will send by default this address only. Okay, if I am having class C 192.168 dot you can say I'm having 1.0. Okay, so it will by default it will sell 24/24. Okay, understood. So this is the thing, this is the drawback of auto summary, you can say. If you want that your networks should be advertised separately, then you cannot use auto summary. Because if you use auto summary, then we have seen what is the drawback. All the routers will be advertised with the same network, same CIDR value. Okay, 10.0.0.8. If I write 10.0.0.8, now this router will get confused that if I want to reach 10.1.4.0, which route I have to go, either this route, this route, or this route. Which route I have to go? Where is 10.1.4.0? I don't know. So this router will get confused in this scenario. Understood? What is auto summary and why we cannot use auto summary? Okay. Now, manual summary. Now, manual summary is something uh, you have to do manually. How you can do manually? Manual summarization, we have seen that some examples in CCNA also, that how to perform manual summarization. Now, what will happen over here? This router, if you don't want, now this router will advertise this Phi network. Now, we have disabled the auto summary command. We have disabled the auto summary, we have said no auto summary, then this router will perform manual summarization. So what it will do, it will summarize the network 10.1.1.0, and it will make the summary address out of it, and this is the summary address. Suppose this is the summary address that I got. This is the summary address that I got from the network. Understood? This is not the correct summary address. I have just given the example. Okay, so from here I got 10.1.0.0. From here I got 10.2.0.0. From here I got 10.3.0.0/16. Okay, so now my router will be confirmed that if I want to go to 10.1. network, then I have to go via this route. If 2 dot network, then I have to go via this route. If 3 dot network, then I have to go via this route. Now these routers are having all the routes, so they will directly share the routes to the specific router. Understood? Administrator manually configures summarization to specific boundary. Okay, it is supported by all classless routing protocols. EIGRP, RIP, version 2, OSPF, BGP support manual summarization. Any doubt, guys?
No, sir.
Okay. So what is the process of summarization? How you do summarization? What is the process? So if I take some example 10.0.0.1, or I can take the same example 10.1.0.01. Okay, this same example I will take whatever network we are having. 10.1.1.0, 10.1.2.0, 10.1.3.0. 1.0/24, 10.1.2.0/24, 10.1.3.0/24, 10.1.4.0/24, and the last one is 10.1.5.0/24. Okay, now tell me how to summarize these all address. What will be the uh, process to summarize these all addresses? Anyone?
Yeah, third octet. Then we.
So which octet
How
is
many
changing?
bits?
The octet is
Third.
changing is third octet is changing. Okay, so what I will do, I will
Yes.
just write the
Mm,
binary number for the third
how
octet.
many bits? Yeah,
I will write the binary number for the third octet. So what will
third
be the
octet.
binary number for third octet? If I write 1 in 8-bit binary, it will be
0, 0, 0, 0. Last will be 1.
1. Correct? Now what will
Yes.
be the
Then
binary number for 2?
10, 11.
Sorry, for
2 will be 10.
0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. Correct? And
Yes.
for
Next will be
3
1,
it
1.
will be
1, 1.
0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. Correct? And for 4 it
Yes.
will be 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0,
1,
0.
1, 0, 0.
Okay. For 5 it will be
1, 0, 1.
0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. Correct?
1.
Now what I will
Yes.
look. Now my
First
last
5.
octet is also 0. Last octet is
First 5.
all zeros. Okay. So what I will do, I will see the common bits. I will see the common bits. What are the common bits? So if I
First
see
5.
over here, first 5 bits are common. First 5 bits are zeros. First 5 bits are zeros in all the things. First 5 bits are zeros. So what will be my summary address? My summary address will be 10.1.0.0 slash how much? Slash value
21.
slash
21.
21. Correct. Slash 21. Okay, why 21? Because my these two octets are same. It is having 8-bit as same. Okay, 8 plus 8 plus in the third octet I am having 5 bits as same. I am having how many bits are same? 5 bits are same. 5 bits are same. What I will write? I will take this 5 bits and I will make the summary address. So this will be the summary address for this network. This will be the summary address for this network. So this will be advertised to the router. This will be advertised to the router. Now if I take the second example, 172.16.130.0/24, see what I have to do. I will give you 172.16.132.0/24, 172.16.134.0/24, 172.16.136.0/24, 172.16.138.0/24, 172.16.140.0/24, 172.16.142.0/24. Now, how you will remove this thing quickly? Okay, so see, if you want to remove this thing quickly, the summary address, what you have to do, you have to just remove this binary number for first and the last one.
Last one.
And the last one, that's it. What will be the binary number for the last one? 128 plus how much? 10. So 10 means 1 plus, sorry, 1 1 0. This will be my 142. 128 plus 8 is 136. 136 plus 4, 140, 142. Correct? This will be my, now how many bits are common in this? How many bits are common? See, I can see
Slash 20.
4 bits are common. 4 bits are common. Okay, 4 bits are common, the 1000. Now what will be my summary address? 172.16. What will be my summary address? What will be
So,
my summary address?
summary address will be 128
Dot 128.0
dot
slash
0 slash 20.
20. Correct. So this is the way you can get the summary address quickly. Okay. This is the way that you can get the summary address quickly. Understood? Got it? One more way is there. Okay. I will let you know. The next thing that we will be seeing. So this is something, the manual summarization. In this way, administrator will do the manual summarization. The manual summarization, and it will advertise just this summary address. It will advertise just the summary address. Now what I will do, we will see a practical on it. We will see one practical on it. So let me, so see, this is my diagram, this is my topology. Suppose what I will do, I'm having 10 dot network in the LAN and 1 dot network in the WAN connected with this, and I'm running EIGRP under EIGRP. I'm running EIGRP protocol, and I'm having a loopback addresses. Some loopback addresses are there on R3's router. Okay, so what I will do, I will make the summary of this loopback address and I will advertise. We will see what happens when we give auto summary and what is the drawback when we will see practically when we enable auto summary, what routes are, are the networks that are advertised. Okay, and we will see what all are the networks when are advertised when we are using manual summarization. So we will see all these things in the practical. So I will just make this topology. So I am already having these 3 routers. What I will do, I will just delete this switch. I will just delete this router. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm already having some IP address on this LAN network. What is the IP address that I've given? 192.168.1.100, and over here I've given 2.1.100. So I will change this IP address on this R3 config interface fast Ethernet 0/0 IP address. I will use 2.network 192.168.2.100 255.255.255.0 no shut do show IP interface brief. Okay, I'm having 2.network and 11.network in the WAN. I'm having 11.network over here. I will configure this thing also. I will configure this router also. R2 config terminal. I will use some 3.network over here. Interface fast Ethernet 0/0 IP address 192.168.3.network 3.100 255.255.255.0 no shut. Okay, what I will do, I will make some loopback addresses on the this interface loopback 0 IP address 13.0. What is the loopback address? 13.0.0.1. Okay, 13.0.0.1 /24. Okay, /24 interface loopback 1 IP address 13.0.1.1 /24 interface loopback 2 IP address 13.0.2.1. Okay, interface loopback 3 IP address 13.0.3.1 255.255.255.0. I'm having multiple loopback addresses. I've configured 4 loopback addresses. Okay, /24. Then I will go on this router and I will configure the serial interface. What is the serial interface connected to serial 3/0? 3/0 IP address 10.0.0.2 255.0.0.0 no shut exit interface serial 3/1 IP address 11.0.0.2 255.0.0.0 no shut exit. Now what I will do, I will configure EIGRP on all the routers. Okay, so how to configure EIGRP? What is the command? Router EIGRP 100. Okay, then I have to advertise the network. So how many networks I am having? I am having 192.168 3.network. Then I am having 11.network. Then I am having 10.network. Correct. I've advertised this thing in the router 0, router 2. Then on router 1, what I'm having? Router EIGRP 100. I'm having 192.168 1.network. Then I'm having 10.network. Okay, the adjacency has been formed. Then in router 3, I'm having router EIGRP 100 network 192.168 2 dot network. Then I'm having 11 dot network and I'm having 13 dot network. Correct? So show IP
But we'll have to
EIGRP.
do all the 13 dot networks, right? But it will take the summary anyways.
Sorry,
Add all the 13 dot networks, but it will take the summary out of them.
I cannot hear you. Voice is breaking. Hello. Hello.
No, sorry, nothing.
Okay. So see, I can see the neighbors. I can see the neighbor. My neighbor is, if I will see from here on router 2, show IP EIGRP neighbors. Show IP EIGRP neighbors. See, I can see 10 dot and 11 dot. 11 dot network. Okay. These are my. Now, what I told you, by default auto summary is enabled. Now if I see over here in R2, if I go show IP route, see what I'm getting over here, 13.0.0.0/8. What I'm getting, 13.0.0.0/8. Understood? See, auto summary is enabled by default. Auto summary is enabled by default in EIGRP. So if I am enabling auto summary, then I am getting 13.0.0.8 as my summary address, and this summary address is being advertised on R1 also. You go over here, show IP route, see over here, this is the summary address. Now what the router will think, suppose this router want to go to some network 13.5.5.5, what it is getting? It is not getting any reply. Why? Because there is no such network 13.5.5.5, but what it got a route that all the 13 dot network is available. If you want to go to any 13 dot network, then you have to go to 10.0.0.2. So when I am reaching 13 dot network, I am unable to reach 13 dot network because there is, if I am reaching this client 13.5.5.5, and I am unable to reach because I am not having this network. So see, in this example, my auto summary will not work. My auto summary will not work. See over here also, I'm getting only one route, but it is /8. It is giving me the default CIDR value of the class. It is giving me the default CIDR value of the class. Understood? Over here you can see this null zero, null zero, null zero. What will happen in this null zero? See, whenever whenever any router will come, and ping, suppose this router is pinging 13 dot network all over here, then when this route will be received, okay, what it will do, it will check the router's table, and what it will do, it will send it to null zero value. It will send it to null zero value. Suppose why it will send it to null zero value, because suppose I am having over here one more router connected. Okay, one more router connected, and there is some default route configured over here. There is some default route configured. So once a ping message came over here, this router will search for routing table. He will not get the this thing, the routing entry in the routing table. So what it will do, it will send it to the default route that is configured. It is send it to the default route that is configured. It will send it to the default route that is configured. Now what will happen, suppose there is something, this router is connected to another router and there is some loop formed. there is some loop formed, okay, in the network. So to avoid this loop, what this router will do, this router will send, if there is no entry in the routing table, what this router will do, it will send the address to the null zero value, null zero value. Okay, it will send the message to the null zero thing. So means it will get dropped, it will get dropped, it will be not passed away, it will not get passed away on other router. Understood what is null zero? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This thing null zero. If you are having any doubt, any default route, so show IP route EIGRP. If you want to see specific routes, you can see by this. See, summary address send to null zero. You can debug the command. You can use debug. mm, you can use the command debug IP packets. You can debug IP packets. Okay. When I give debug IP packet is on, see all the packets will be debugged. And when I start a ping from here, when I give a ping from here, see over here, it will be sending a message that the serial interface, I have sent this entry to null zero. It has sent this entry to null zero. Where it has sent null zero. See over here. See, this will be continuous debug messages. So what I have to do, I have to say no debug IP packet. Okay, once I say no debug IP packet, it will get off. See over here what I got. Once I started the ping, what it said, this table entry ID serial 1/0 has sent it to the null zero. It has sent it to null zero value. Understood? Got it? Now, how to enable this manual summarization? How to enable manual summarization? So, what was my IP address? My IP address was 13.0.0.0. If I give over here, show IP interface brief. Now quickly give me the summary address for this. Quickly give me the summary address for this.
Slash 22. 13.0.0/22.
/22. Okay. So how to give the summary address? First we have to disable the
No auto summary.
auto summary command. So what I have to give? I have to go in the router EIGRP 100 and I have to say no auto summary. No auto summary. I have to do it on all the routers. Router EIGRP 100 and I have to say no auto summary. Okay, config terminal, then router EIGRP 100 no auto summary. Okay, now how to enable this thing, auto summary? How to enable auto summary, manual summary? How to enable manual summary? So I have to select a particular interface. I have to select a particular interface. So what I will do, from where it will be advertised, it will be advertised via this interface, so I cannot give it on the my LAN interface, on the fast ethernet interface. If I give it on the fast ethernet, okay, if I advertise the summary address on the fast ethernet, then what will happen? It will not help me for this network. So what I will do, I have to advertise it on the serial interface, where my neighbors are connected. Okay, so what I will do, I will advertise it on the serial interface. So what I got, the summary address, I will go on this. I will say interface serial 3/1 IP summary address. What it is asking me, IP summary address, then for what? For EIGRP. What is the autonomous system number? 100. Then what is the IP address? What is the summary address? Summary address will be 13.0.0.0. Correct?
But it's on R3, right, sir, or R1?
Oh, sorry, I'm doing it on R1 or what? Okay, it will be done on R3. Interface serial 3/1. IP summary EIGRP 100. Then it is asking me for the IP address, the summary address. The summary address is 13.0.0.0. Then what it is asking? Network mask. So what is the network mask for /22? What will be network mask
252
for
in the last
/22?
octet. 252.
So 255.255.252.0. Correct? Correct? I will put enter. Now see, it got resynced. It got resynced. Now when I go and check over here, show IP route. Okay, and I will, when I go over here and I check, show IP route. See, I'm getting a summary address 13.0.0.0/22/22. I'm getting a summary address as /22 over here. Previously, I was getting the summary address as /8. Correct. So you can see over here also, the advertised network is /22. What is the advertised network? /22. Understood? Any doubt? In this way, you can do auto and manual summarization. So manual summarization can be done in this way. You have to manually summarize the address and you have to advertise the summary address. Suppose if on R1 I make some loopback addresses, interface loopback 0 IP address. I'm on R1, so what I will do, I will make it 10.0.1.0. I can say 0.1, 255.255.255.0. Then interface, okay, sorry, 10 dot is my network already there. To show IP interface brief. Okay, 10 dot network is there. So what I will do, IP address, I will take 2.0.0.1, 255.255.255.0. Okay, interface loopback 1, IP address 2.0.1.1, 55.255.255.0. Okay, then I will say interface loopback 2. I will say over here 2.1. Okay, then 3. I will say over here 3.1. Okay, then what I will go on the R 2 and I will see show IP route. See what I'm getting. I did not got the 2 dot network because I have not advertised it yet. So what I have to do, I have to advertise it in the EIGRP. EIGRP router, EIGRP 100 network 2.0.0.0. Okay, once I will advertise this network, I will form the neighborship to IP route. Yeah, I got the 2 dot network over here. Okay, slash 24. I got the 2 dot network over here slash 24. Got it? Because
So, sir, if we enable manual summarization, all other networks will not be summarized, sir.
sorry,
For example, we have manually enabled summarization for 13 dot network.
correct.
So, so for
No,
the
we
other
have
networks, it
manual.
won't be.
See, we have done for manually for 13 dot network only. We have not done for any other network. What we have done, we have
But
used
what
only.
if we need auto summarization for other networks and manual summarization only for 13.0?
No,
You cannot do the same, use both the things on the same router because the interface you have to select the interface. You have to select for auto summarize, manual summarization. Okay, so you cannot use both the thing on the same network. In the same network, you cannot use both the things. Okay, either you can use manual summarization. So mostly manual summarization is only used in the production network. We don't use auto summarization. Okay, because auto summarization is something we will get the full
Legacy.
class. We will get the full class IP addresses. Okay, all the IP addresses we will get. So we don't want that it should get all the IP addresses. It should not advertise the full network, full class, particular class A, class B, or class C, full class IP address. We are not
Okay, sir.
for this. Okay,
Okay, sir.
understood?
Yes, sir.
So this is something summarization. Okay, so auto summarization and manual summarization. So we have seen auto summarization and manual summarization. Okay, so now what is the time? Okay, time. Sorry guys, I have to leave. Okay, I have to go